Hey guys, so that's the wrap. Just finished my week of funsies, as I like to call it. So basically, like I said, I decided to set new max on my accessory lifts and do some GVT trials to keep the volume up on top of my testing. So what I did is I went for some 1 rep maxes, trying to work up to between RP 9 to 10, preferably 10 to really test, to really get a good gauge of like my maxes. And the AMRAPs I also used as a max testing using the ERXT I think calculator, that's the name, just to see what new maxes I set for my lifts. So I was really pleased for this week. I actually hit all my targets. I actually exceeded my expectation for some of the lifts, which I'm going to discuss in a second. My AMRAPs were surprisingly underestimated. I should have seen that coming, but I mean, calculator only takes it up to 10 reps, so I called it on 10 reps on the AMRAPs, so I'll just have to work with these maxes. But I always think that on accessories it's never bad to underestimate a little, because you're always going to go lighter anyway in the rep work. As always with me, there were a few modifications in my original plan for this week. This being that I did do some snatches and clean and jerk, but what happened is that my shoulder was bothering me a little bit, and then I just really come to a realization now that I just really do not know how to Olympic lift, snatch or clean jerk. I mean, I never thought I could, but I'm just even just doing it now and again, I'm just really not good at it. And if I one day want to look into learning how to do the movements, I need a coach, or at least look into checking out some YouTube footage and teaching myself. But it takes a long time, and the focus here is powerlifting anyway, so maybe I'll look into it in the future, but it is very unlikely, I'd say, because it affects probably my fatigue management in terms of my powerlifting, which is the main goal, because that's really my passion at the end of the day. But you know, I'm open-minded, and I love the beauty of Olympic weightlifting. For me, the most beautiful sport in terms of weightlifting. So I'm sure I'll get back to some point, and maybe one day have some decent numbers to put up. So yeah, I'll give you a quick rundown on how the week went. So started with a front squat, 1 rep max attempt. Hit 100 as my last warm up. Felt like an RP 7, so I put one on 12.5, which was gonna be a 2.5 kilo PB for my front squat. Yes, I am much lighter now, so all those new rep max testing, even if I had the same numbers, would have been better in terms of my weight being lighter. But I thought might as well just go for full PRs, whatever the body weight, because no excuses, right? So I was able to hit 112.5 kg. It was really wobbly, my knees gave in a little bit, but I fought for it, and I was really happy to reach an RP 10, which was my goal. After that, I did an AMRAP of high bar squat. The goal was to get 10 reps, like I said, because the calculator only gives you an estimate based on your 10 reps. I thought the 10 reps would be a pretty high RP, but as you can see from the description of the lifts, the RP was really low. But I decided I was just going to go with what maxes the 10 rep gave me. So new max for the high bar squat is high bar squat beltless is 143 kilos. Well, rounded to 142.5 kilos. So that'll be the max I incorporate in my training whenever I will high bar again. Then I did some beltless sumo. Worked up to 170 for the last warm up. Felt like an RP 9, so I knew I had 180 in me. 180 being equal PB, but at around 6 kilos lighter. I was able to pull 180 at very, very high RP, definitely a hard RP 10. It was a struggle, but I was able to equal my beltless PB on that, and it was actually an equal PB belted at the same body weight. So really happy about that. So the following day I did touch and go. I finally able to hit over 1.5 times body weight. I think 1.52 to be precise. So 102.5 kilo touch and go bench press at a body weight of around 67, 68 kilos. Yeah, weighing around 67.6 this week, so I'm fluctuating between 1 to 2 kilos away from competition weight, and I'm about, I think it's 10 or 9 weeks out now, so I think I've got plenty of time to lose that last kilo or 2 kilos. So yeah, that was that, and then I did a 10 by 10 pulse bench. That went really well as well, and I finished with a AMRAP of rows, I believe, which was really low, but I decided I would use that max. So that gave me 107.5 kilo for my max on the rows. So the next day I worked up to max on the low bar squat. Got 152.5 kilo for around RP 9. Then I just slapped 160 on the bar, and then I pulled it an RP 10, but I was really surprised that I was able to pull such a high percentage beltless and still get it. So I was really happy about that. Followed with a conventional 5 kilo all-time beltless PR 160 kilos. Really fought for this one because last time I failed it, so I really wanted that again. And again, I was a little lighter, so I was really pleased with that. And finished again with a 10 by 10 on the conventional. Like I previously mentioned, the goal was to just pick one of my movements each day and do a 10 by 10 GVT to remain in that 100 plus reps per day to keep the volume in, even though this was supposed to be a little bit of a fun week. So yeah, I just wanted to keep the volume in, so that's what I did, and it felt really good. Everything felt really doable, so was happy about that. So on the Thursday, I did a close grip bench press. My goal was to hit 85 kilos, just a 2.5 kilo PR. My goal for every single accessory lift for 1 rep max attempt was just to beat them by 2.5 literally, and then the AMRAPs were a little more in excess in terms of how big the PR would be. So I hit 85. I was like an RPE 9. You just saw it there. So moved on to 90. That was a pretty tough RP 10, but again, fought for it and I got it. I was really happy about that. After that, I did Spoto, and the original plan was just to do Spoto 80 for AMRAP and get 6 to get 2.5 kg from the calculator new max, but just felt lazy to take off the weight, so I triple 90, which was my old Spoto 1 rep max, which I actually was really surprised about, and you can hear in the video I was like not expecting that, but PR again. Here I just incorporated a new row variation, so I worked up to like an AMRAP with 80. I got 2.5, so that was really good in terms of the weight chosen for the AMRAP. It gave me a new max of 85, then I took 50% of that and then just repped it out for 100 reps, 10 by 10 again. And on the final day, I had originally planned to snatch and clean and jerk, like I had mentioned, but what happened is like I said, just didn't feel too good on the day. I did work up to I think it was 50 kg on the snatch and the clean and jerk, but I did kind of like complexes, and it wasn't feeling right. I just really need to learn to do the movement before I start having fun with it, because it just really feels awkward. So what I did is just a silly pause until you're bored rep, just to like cool down on the 72.5. I put it before on the Instagram, but this was done after the 10 by 10 is 72.5, which is 50% of the 1 rep max that was estimated by the calculator from the AMRAP high bar from Monday. So basically 142.5, 50% of that for a 10 by 10. So that's it for the week. Pretty much covered everything. like I said, the goal was to set new maxes by 2.5 plus. Hit all my targets, exceeded most, like I told you. Numbers are on the screen if you're just wondering, and obviously feel free to message me if you have any interest in knowing, having a little more detail into all of this, because it was pretty short of a voiceover to kind of cover everything. But super pleased with the week, had a great week. Just finished my masters, completed my lifting, 2-week break, and then yeah, everything is going awesome in life right now. Well, it always is, but being positive definitely helps. So I'll be seeing you guys in around 2 weeks time for the start of my peak, and hopefully that won't be too tough, but 2 weeks off is gonna be brutal, so hopefully I survive. So anyway guys, see you in 2 weeks and take care. Peace out.